Why? Why does it have to be this way? The Phillies win 12-9. We were up 10-1. It became a 10-9 game late in this thing after 8 innings. Why does it have to be this way? Early on, taking control. In the second inning, Nick Williams hits a homer. Hernandez scores because Jorge Alfaro can't catch a ball, which we've seen here in Philadelphia for a couple years. Bryce Harper with a 2 RBI double with a nice hit. I mean, we took control in that second inning. Fourth inning, Andrew McCutchen hits a homer. How nice is that? In the fifth, we're scoring 5 runs. This is beautiful. Jake Arrieta goes through 5, but in the 6th inning, he allows a few hits there in a row, and then here comes our bullpen. Our bullpen was not good today throughout. Alvarez, how many times am I going to have to watch Alvarez be pathetic? He was not good. He was not good. Who else came in? De Los Santos. I was rooting for him to get an opportunity. Not the smoothest opportunity, as he allowed 2 earned runs. Seranthony Dominguez allowed 2 earned runs, and some poor decision-making to go to these off-speed pitches when he was clearly dominating with the fastball at times, and that allowed him to not be as productive as he can, and the bullpen was just not solid. We allowed 8 runs from the 6th inning on. 17 hits total for this Miami Marlins team. It can't happen, right? It can't happen. Now, we got lucky because in the bottom of the 8th, Rhys Hoskins hits a 2-run absolute bomb to make it a 12-9 game, which gave us more breathing room when Hector Neris came in. But why does it have to be like this? Why does it have to be to this extent? That was way too close. And luckily for my own mental health, which wasn't really even luckily because I wasn't having a good time watching the Sixers game, I was going to say, because the Sixers playoff game was so important to me. The Phillies were secondary TV and on mute, but it was still there, and I saw the horrendousness. I saw the horrendous breakdown, but my full attention was on the Sixers, and it wasn't luckily because the Sixers ended up getting handled in Game 1 to the Toronto Raptors. But this just can't happen. And Cesar, defensively, Cesar Hernandez, what is going on with this dude defensively? I don't get it. It's like he's losing all of his fundamentals. He has no confidence. I mean, ground balls. Just let it come to you. What's the one knee thing? The body language? What is going on with Cesar Hernandez defensively? We need Scott Kingery back, which is a ridiculous statement for me to say just thinking about last year, me saying it. It's just funny. Gene Segura back in the lineup. How about this? The dude gets drilled in the head. I mean, the guy can't catch a break. Now, Gabe Kapler said it looked like no concussion, which is huge. He obviously had to leave the game, and Sean Rodriguez came in, who actually came up knocking in some runs for the fellas. But he said that Gene Segura looks like he's okay, and he's going to get reevaluated tomorrow, so hopefully he will be in the lineup. But we do win, and we're 15-12 now. But why do we need to hold on to a victory like that against the Miami Marlins? Now, I wanted to see how Jake Arrieta would perform after the big media outrage. It wasn't unreal. It wasn't hideous. When he came back in for the top of the 6th, it wasn't smooth. He did okay, actually, up to bat as well, making some things happen at the plate. But it wasn't a dominating performance, but it was okay. That 6th inning, though, kind of ruined it. In my opinion, the 6th inning was not strong as he allowed multiple hits. We actually had to watch Jorge Alfaro hit a 2-run ball. I'm telling you, the guy, when he plays the Phillies, he's just there. He's making it happen. He's got that revenge factor when he comes in to Citizens Bank Park. But the most important thing is getting the win. And how about this for Michael Franco? When he's batting in the 8-hole, which he did again today, 20 RBIs, 9.52 OPS in his 20 games. It's ridiculous. Is it the no pressure? Is he just going up there hacking and not even thinking about it? Saying, I'm in the 8-hole. Let me just go dominate. It's crazy. Franco does it again in that spot. He's been ridiculous. Rhys has been getting going too. He's been swinging the bat, and when he's connecting, he's connecting. This was a no-brainer, no doubter out of the ballpark right from the swing. It was a legitimate bam all the way out there. It was awesome, and just the confidence, and that's his 8th homer of the season, which he is thriving. He's thriving right now, and I love when he gets hot. I love when he gets hot. When he swings the bat well, it is awesome. It is awesome. So hopefully he can put some things together, because we need him. We need him. I can't believe it though. 10-1. 10-1. How? It was 10-1. See, here's my one thing with this bullpen. And I guess when you take a look at it, I expect better out of Seranthony Dominguez, and that was some mistakes on his own, going to a different pitch after dominating with the fastball. And De Los Santos is getting called up, and he's getting in this moment, so I really can't blame that. But Alvarez, how many times? Is it because you know he stinks so much and it's a 10-1 game? But with the bases the way that they were in that situation, why are we even giving Alvarez the chance to go out there and allow them to get runs? To make it interesting. Alvarez is garbage. He hasn't shown any type of positivity. He hasn't had any good outings. Why is this guy consistently getting the nod? That does not make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Tomorrow with Eflin on the bump, we can win a series 3-1 against the Marlins. And as hideous as this was, as brutal as it was, as brutal as the 6th inning was when we allowed 4 runs, the 7th inning when Alfaro hits the 2-run bomb, how brutal the 8th inning was with a 1 run and just sloppy play all around, we win 12-9 after Hector Neris comes in and gets the job done. But it was a potential nightmare involved. Could you imagine if we blew that game? That place would have been crazy booing. And so were the fans at home, realistically. It's unacceptable for it to get to this level. But I hate to say a win is a win. I hate that. I really do. But a win is a win. And with 1 game left tomorrow, we will finally have an off day. That's big. We're going to have a couple off days here. And we need it. We need it to rest up. Let me think. I think we have an off day Monday. And then what happens is we play a 2-game set against Detroit. And then we have an off day on Thursday. We had a lot of baseball played. So tomorrow, 1 o'clock, which I love. Nice Sunday. Crush some homework. Watch the Phillies. Off Monday. Tuesday, home against the Tigers. Wednesday, home against the Tigers. Off day on Thursday. So we've been playing a lot of baseball lately. I want to take care of business and then let this team kind of rest up on Monday and we'll attack this Tigers series, knowing we have an off day on Thursday as well. I hope Gene Segura is okay. I really do, because that's ridiculous, and it sucks because he just came back. It looked like the ball hit the very tip rim of the helmet, which we might have escaped. Because that was brutal, and no way a pitcher meant to do that. All right, that was a situation where it happened, and it wasn't intentional. He wasn't trying to beam Gene Segura. It just happened. And sadly, that is a part of it sometimes. So I'm praying he's okay. I'm praying he's in the lineup tomorrow because I want to see him perform. He is a serious reason why this offense is as deep as it is because of him in the 2 spot. And Andrew McCutchen has been struggling at the leadoff spot. Well, he gets a nice dinger today, which is nice to see. Hallelujah. Who's your daddy? What's he do? But I want to know down below how you feel on this game. How do you feel about it? You say, a win's a win. It was ugly, but we get a win. It's kind of hard not to. That's reality, and that's the nature of sports. But 10-1, this bullpen coming in being bad, pathetic, not good. Arrieta in the 6th. I'm not trying to knock his whole performance, but the 6th wasn't solid. Cesar was not solid. Defensively, I don't get it. It's almost every single game at this time. You know there's going to be a mistake. I don't get it. But anyway, I want to know in the comments how you feel on this 10-1 potential nightmare that ended up a 12-9 win. But allowing 8 runs from the 6th inning on is a little concerning, and the 17 hits is a little concerning, and our bats helped us solidify this win. That's just reality. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tomorrow, a nice afternoon game. There's nothing better than a Sunday afternoon game when you really don't have much, and the NBA playoffs are on, the NHL playoffs are on. There's so much going on in the afternoons. You just sit back, relax, you enjoy it all on a nice Sunday as you get ready for the week to begin. The scary Sundays. It's real. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.